Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. We are looking at creating a website that has this type of interface, this type of look, okay, where you have the banner, the link here shared into two. Even this link has what we call hover. So when you hover means when you point your mouse to a link, it behaves, or to a text, it behaves somehow, something like this. It shows the background and these divisions. So also this marquee that is moving here. These are some of the elements of a website we're going to look at in this section of the video. So I'm going to show you how I designed this. I want you to follow me, and so enjoy as I take you in this section. So the first thing I'm going to create here will be my banner from my CSS. I have my banner, open my tag, and inside this I will type the width. The width is 100%. Close. The height should be 200 px. Close. Then background color, if I like I use that same color there. If I like I choose my own. Let me choose something like chocolate. I think that's the same thing I use there. And that's all that I need in that portion. Okay, the next thing I'll do is copy this and fix in my link, paste it here. The link I'm going to create, the main link, I'll call it M-link. Can be any name, main link. Okay, the main link is 100%. Height should be 70, so give it a height of 70 ps. Give it a color, maybe black color. Okay, then the link here is going to be carrying two other links. Okay, ordinary link, maybe right link. The ordinary link is where you have home, about, and so on and so forth. So I'll copy this and paste it here, so I can call it link. Then copy this one, or paste that one and change it and call it left. The right, that should be right link. Okay, one thing about naming here, if I like maybe like this. I make this capital letter, but whatever name or however convention, whatever convention you use in the naming is what you also use when you call it up. So this is my left link here, which is the main link. I'm going to give it this color. We use some orange. Let me choose a color here. Color is looking what? It's coming up now. I want to use something. Okay, good. I have this. This one. This one. I'll use this. Fine. Now for the main link here, I want to give it a display of flares. The display should be flares. So the display here is going to be flares. Then this justify content. Justify content. I'm going to make it space around. All right. Then I'm going to give it a padding top. Padding top of. Since this is 70%, so if I give it 20, let me give it 35 ps, so it will be at the center. I'm going to remove this and do this 35. 35, it will be 70. Good. So when I come to this also, I'll do the same thing here. Display flares. Then content, justify content. I'm going to say space around. We are going to play around these flares and justify content later, but for now let's get that site and see what was done there. So next one is padding. Why I'm adding this padding top is, when you add text, it is by default floating top and what left. So but here I'm not padding the left, I'm only padding the top, so that it will bring it down to the middle. So let's do the same thing, 35 here, 35 ps, and change this one to 35. So I'll save it. Then what I need to do now, go to my HTML, bring in my HTML tag. Good. This is my HTML tag. Let me change this title to web flares class. Alright, to link, bring in my link, put the link here, just type link, the link tags come in, see, just link tags will come in. Then inside here I will type my style sheet. My style sheet is style, you see highlighted, styles.css, save. So if I come inside here, the first division I have is banner, so I'll just type dot banner to create that one. The next one I have is dot main link. The next one inside this dot main link I have dot link, and also dot, is it right link. So when I save this, right click and select open with live server. You see what I have here. So this is the banner, this is the link, this is that. Now why are these two showing this way? They're showing this way because I did not specify float left and float right. If you go back to my CSS, notice that my link here is still 100%, so I've changed it to 50%. Then float it to left, then this one also float right. So change this to 50% as well. Now let's check what we have here. You see, this break this way, but I want it to be a bit look a bit beautiful. I think these colors are done, but don't mind the color. Then you can choose something better. You can choose this to have something like this and make it, instead of 50%, make it 65, and then this one will now be 35% done. So refresh this, you have something like this. So let me change the color of this one, this link here, to something nice, okay. Alright, save this, and you see it here, see the color there. Now if I want to give this something beautiful, I have my inner, which is the inner link, main link, at 70. What if I do it something like 73 ps, so that I'll have something like this, that black outline. Can you see that little black outline? Make it look good. So I have that black outline. If I want that black outline to run on the blue part only or red part only, it means that I will increase the height of the other, but that is not our purpose mission now. Let's go to the main. So on the main, I'll copy this banner from here down here. I'll copy it bottom here. Now I have to paste it here. Change this to main. Leave it at 100% and change this to 800 ps. Color, background color, no problem. The major thing here, the width and the height for this one. So copy and paste again. So this one, the second main here, I'll call it left main and call this right main. As we've been saying, this one will be 50%, or you can make it something else. Let me say 60%. That's the left, and I'll float it left, float left. Then change the color here to, let me change it to something like this. I will know this color code. Something like this. And this one, let me change it to something dimmer like this. Dimmer. Fine. That's all. Float this one right. I'm going to float this to right. Then change the width of this. So since this is 60, let this be what, 40. Save. Let's go to our browser. Okay, we've not added it in our HTML. See, we have created the CSS, but we have not added it in HTML. So if I go to my HTML now, under the division of link, I'll go there here and do div.main. Inside this main, I'll create dot left main, and under it here, I'll create dot right main, and that's all. Save and view. See, this is 40%, this is 60%. I'm having it this way. You can reduce the percentage, increase the other, 50-50, but I just want it this way. Then footer. Let's say I have let me have my footer coming here. So if I create here dot footer, so footer is created, but if you go here you can't see it. So I'll go to my CSS, and probably paste what I copied earlier and call this one footer. So when I call this footer 100%, I will reduce this to 70, then change the color to black. Okay, then I'll make the text color the color of the text, COLOR color, I'll do it white. Okay, save. Let's go back to our site and see. You can see the footer here. You can see the footer. Here's the footer. Alright, we have that division. Now, next is adding the links. Let me go to my links. The link is added in the left link. That's the link ordinary. So inside here, where the cursor is blinking, press enter and type A. That's anchorage href. Inside it, type the URL of the page you are referencing. So the page I'm referencing for the first one is the index.html. That's the index page, and the title there is what? Home. The next one, A. I'm doing the about.html, and inside here I'll put about. The next one, A, enter, is maybe gallery dot html. Then inside here I'll type gallery. Okay, this one, A, enter, contact.html. So inside here I have contact. So save and go to your browser. You see home, about, gallery, contact. You see how they are spaced around. Left. The spaces are balanced. Even if I should add other links, it will give equal space among the text. Now what do I do to this? If you see the text here, underline blue, so on and so forth, underline color blue, and so on and so forth, but I want to change the colors and make them big. So when I go to my CSS here now, this is anchorage. So if I go to the bottom here, wherever I want to link it, the anchorage is inside link. So I will type dot link A, color white. Let's look at this first. See what we have. See, the color is white. Come back here. Decoration, text decoration, none. So there is no decoration to the text. Save. Come here, the underline goes. Now the next thing I'm going to add is font size. I think I should use maybe 20 px. Save. See, it's getting bigger. Then the next thing I will do is font weight. I'll use bold. Save. It's bold. Can you see? It's looking beautiful now. Then font. So the things you do about font style or family. Font style. Now let's go to font family. Style, there's nothing there. Font family. Let me use Cambry, Cochin, Georgia, Times New Roman. Let's look at this and see what it gives us. So see the font family. Alright, these are the fonts. How do you know link? Link is when you point your hand there. It's when you take your mouse there, it turns to a hand. It's like the padding top is too much. Maybe I need to reduce the padding top. If I go to that link and I'll increase this to 40. So I'll reduce this padding top to 30. It's balanced a little. So the marquee. So the marquee is placed in the second link, right link. So enter here and type marquee. Select marquee, behavior, marquee behavior. I'm not going to work on behavior now. Direction, if you want it to go up or down. Okay, so this marquee I have here, welcome to my portal. Welcome to my portal. So that's what I want it to display. 6. Now I want this text to be large, so I'm going to go to right link, my CSS right link, I will say column white. The other colors you can use anyway, but because of the background is red, white is good in bright color. So font size, let me use 28 ps, and font weight, let me use bold. So this is where we are. This is where we are. The padding top is much, so I'm going to reduce the padding top. Here, which is 35. I'm going to make it let me say 20 ps. Now it goes here. If I make it 20 ps, the difference I have here now, this black that's showing here, I'm going to add it, the 15 to this, so making this 50. I make this 50, so that will be at the middle. Now that's good. This is great, awesome. So that's how we got that. All right. So in next section, we are going to work on image. Next section, we are going to work on image. All right.